Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another video. I hope everyone's doing incredibly well. Happy Friday. Let me know in the comments what you guys have planned for the weekend. You know I love to read it. I just want to know what you guys are up to. I miss you guys. I miss connecting with you through these readings and updates. It's been crazy, guys. A lot of messages have been coming through and I'm like, holy hell, like I need to get a grip of myself in order to prioritize what messages need to come out. I find myself grabbing pen and paper a lot more often than I normally would, and so many of you might be experiencing this as well, where again I talked about it in the community post where a lot of headaches are being experienced right now, a lot of jaw clenching. It's because there's an influx of energy coming through to provide clarity and insight, but if you're not grounding or if you're not spending time trying to relax, in fact, deep breathing helped me a lot today when I felt an influx of energy coming through. So what I want you guys to remember, which I've shared in one of my older videos, is the 4-7-8 breathing technique, where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and then exhale for 8. And it kind of delivers this beautiful burst of like relaxation to the body, okay? So if you guys are feeling like headaches, heaviness, jaw clenching, you're anxious, practice that breathing technique, okay? So this isn't going to be a long reading. I'm probably going to do multiple videos around the energy that I'm getting so that I'm not overexerting myself or being redundant in my messages. So this particular message is around the divine masculines saying to the divine feminines, hey, listen, you've earned your freedom. Everything that you're experiencing right now, the abundance, the wealth, abundance in health, abundance of romance and suitors around you, it bothers me a little bit, okay? Because it's the type of freedom that I am craving with you. On the other end, I feel the divine feminines feeling like, okay, right now, I don't know. And it's making the masculines go crazy. And why that is, guys, is because I feel like the feminines are wanting a chance to experience their freedom, their solitude, their independence, okay? I recently got a new car. Hey. Okay, so ever since I decided to make the purchase, I've been running into a lot of male energy wanting to be really helpful towards me, okay? So, and it's funny too, because a lot of the times that I have started getting out there and going out and doing things to, you know, get back into society a little bit and stop being the crazy cat lady that I am. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, you know, I guess getting a car was a major step. And now that I do have a car, it's forcing me to kind of go out and mingle and exchange energy with people. And I can honestly tell you guys, like, it's been crazy. Like, the energy of like suitors around the divine feminines right now, you guys, let me know in the comments if you guys are feeling it. But I ended up getting my car, and the guy that I bought it from, he was just so wonderful to me, guys. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, you know, he really took care of things. He was very attentive. Today I went to an appointment at another location where I had to get my car detailed. You know, just kind of get her nice and shiny. I named her my baby dog. And the guy that did the detailing, he was so amazing and friendly and attractive. Holy shit. I was like, hello. But you know, aside from like how attractive he was just so good to me, you know, just offering certain details around my car that were like complimentary, or he just wanted me to have like a good experience with the service. And as I was leaving, he overheard my son talking about Hot Wheels cars, and so he goes, oh, he likes Hot Wheels, and he goes, here, I have some Hot Wheels in, you know, in my shelf. So he goes in his office and he goes up to a back shelf and he pulls out a Hot Wheels car and he gives it to my son, and he showed us pictures of his dog because we heard the dog barking, but he didn't want to let the dog out. And so my son's like, oh my god, like, you know, the bark is really loud. And he goes, yeah, but you know what, she's just a puppy, do you want to see her picture? And so he showed us pictures of his puppy, and I was like, wow, oh my god, I am actually mingling, like, oh my god. And I just feel like I really wanted to share it with you guys because yeah, the masculines are certainly bothered by watching many of you enjoy your freedom. And I know I'm not the only one having these experiences. I know that many of you are feeling that energy around you where it's like the minute you step out in public, you're a magnet. You're a magnet for people. And I feel divine feminines too. Like many of you are attracting people towards you where the minute you open up your mouth and you start talking, people are just in awe of the type of things that you have to say, or just the mannerisms that you have, or the way that you are so kind and polite, and it really shines through. So yeah, I feel like many of your masculines are kind of watching this, and they know that you deserve it because you've done a lot of hard work. I know many of you are readers in the community who listen in as well, and I was kind of like fangirling over a few of you in my last community post. But I was just so amazed because a lot of you commented who, or not a lot of you, sorry, I don't mean to sound like, you know, oh, there were so many of you. There was just a couple, you know, a couple of you, but a really meaningful experience to see some of you in the community who are commenting on my posts. And on the low, I'm like a huge fan of yours, right? It's like every time Divine Maverick, if I catch her in my comment section, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh, this is really happening. And it feels like a dream come true, guys. I kid you not, it feels like a dream come true, you know? So when I see you guys show up in my comment section, you know, on the low, like I've been following your channels, and I absolutely adore your energy and your readings and some of the stuff that you put out about the divine masculines. And yeah, energy doesn't lie. But anyways, let's go ahead and draw some cards around this energy of them feeling a little bit bothered by watching you enjoy your freedom, even though they damn well know that you have earned it and you have owned it. Okay, well that punch just wanted to slip out, but I won't keep it because I'm just looking for like direct specific messages from the masculine, okay? Like stuff that they're just like dying to say, that they want to come out. And they might need a lot of courage to actually say it to your face. That's what I kind of want to dig into. Because it's not that they don't want you to have these experiences, but they are feeling like this jealous kind of possessive energy, divine feminine, where they want to take care of you. They want to be the ones to do everything that it seems like, you know, they want to take care of all of the perks that you need, you know, like they just want to make life easy on you. And you know, they don't want you getting your car service. They want to go get the car service because they don't want you in environments where there's pure mundane around, you know, like in a garage. Yeah, there's that Nine of Pentacles. This is the obsession, the obsession energy I'm talking about, okay? Look at the beautiful candle flame just kind of illuminating this card. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They're bothered by you enjoying your freedom at this time. They're keeping a part of you with them everywhere they go. And the reason I feel that is because this 9 energy here is like saying to you, I'm so close, like wait on me, what are you doing, like getting out there? But at the same time, they know that you need those experiences, divine feminine. You're human, right? And in fact, guys, I know there's a lot of shifts happening with the divine masculines. I recently just told my dad about my twin flame experience, and I never thought that I would sit down and have this conversation with my dad, but he was so incredibly supportive, you know, like he was just like, wow, like, you know, I'm so sorry, like that I didn't know all this big stuff was going on in your life. And I'm like, well, you know, you're my dad, and sometimes it's just kind of weird to talk to you about stuff, but I just felt compelled. And, you know, he was like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for following your heart. And I'm like, oh my God, Dad, thank you. And he's like, okay, now I'm going to watch more of your, like, twin flame videos, because he was telling me how he doesn't really know, like, you know, too much about what's going on, and he knows that I have a channel, but when he has checked it out in the past, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's something creative that she likes to do. But I think that he probably saw images like these, and he was like, yeah, okay, that's great, that's nice that you do that. But now that he knows about my twin flame journey, he's like, okay, I understand the whole, you know. And I told him how I do like personal sessions where I connect with a lot of you, and you know, we all have a lot in common when it comes to our journeys. And so I think my dad too was a little bit relieved to know like what was going on with me, and like he didn't quite understand like the tarot or how that worked, or he would just like see certain things, like certain video titles, and he would always ask my mom, like, is she okay? Like, is everything okay with her? So refreshing to tell my dad and to hear him say, I'm so proud of you. But you know, I feel like a lot of masculines are in that energy too, where they're talking about this connection with other people. And now that they're clear on their truth, it's like they're trying to come back, and it's not as easy. Like, she's in La La Land right here. She's got her eyes closed. She's off enjoying her own freedom. Like, she's almost in a dream right now, just having a really good one. And that's when he shows up in the physical world, and it's like he can't even wake her up. So he's like, you know what, I'm going to cut a piece of your hair and I'm going to keep it with me. So a lot of you might be feeling really energetically attached to your masculine right now. So even though you guys might have suitors appearing before you, and you might smile and you might flirt, at the end of the day you really have this inner knowing that no one does it like your divine masculine. But I think that he doesn't really know that at this time. Okay, what card wants to pair up with this message? I need space, but I'm right here, don't go. That's the divine feminine I feel in this energy here. Okay, this is how he sees you. He knows that you need space, but at the same time he can feel that you're his, and I think that he is almost emphasizing it in this card here. You are mine. Okay, and you are mirroring this energy back to him, divine feminine. I need space right now, but trust me, you know me, you know who I am. Okay, now we also have the Six of Wands here coming up. Okay, now Wands energy is just, it's about passion. It's about going after what it is you desire, what makes you feel good. There's a lot of symbols in this card that I see here. Okay, the rabbit just tells me with him reaching out that many masculines are craving you sexually. Okay, the reason they're craving you sexually, divine feminine, is because of like this whole idea of any man even coming near you and talking to you and exchanging energy, or wanting to help you, or wanting to make life easy on you, or just wanting to do things for you, period. Your masculine doesn't like it. I don't know why, but they don't like it. The Six talks about perseverance. Okay, like they know that there are changes that they're going to have to overcome, because before the Six we get the Five energy, right? A lot of masculines are going through disruptions in the way that they think and feel about this connection. They have to release and let go a lot of that jealousy, and again, possession here, right? But it's really hard. It's really hard for them to do that, because you can see that we've moved over to this card here from cutting off her hair, but he's still reaching for her, right? And there she is again, returning that energy of, you know what, like, I'm yours. But with this bird here, she's off experiencing her own freedom right now. And he's like, I know that you just want to do your thing, but you doing your thing makes you so much more enticing and attractive. And I'm also getting a message from the Romance Angel Oracle, actually. Self-worth, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Let's see what wants to come up with that. You're always in my search history. Yeah, your self-respect makes you more attractive. This masculine, because you're always in their search history, they don't only think that you're sexy and like hot and like they just want to like bone you. You know, what I'm getting is like they're really attracted to watching your pictures on like Facebook. And the reason I say Facebook is because I feel like whoever's tuned in, your masculine likes watching like really old pictures of you. And what I'm getting is they like scrolling up your feed to see just how much you've blossomed, you know? They enjoy watching that. I don't know why that message came out, but it was so beautiful. But they enjoy watching your Facebook feed because they enjoy looking back at old pictures and then scrolling up to the point where you're at now. And again, like with him cutting her hair, it's like I keep hearing this masculine say she's all mine. And there's that Five energy here, but this is chalices, okay? And I think that this is a wonderful reading to let you guys know that the masculines are thinking about you in all areas of their lives right now, because we have Pentacles, Wands, and now we have chalices here. this masculine is ready to make an offer to you, okay? But I feel like with the 5 energy here, breakups are happening right now. They need to make a clean, clear cut from the karmic partners because this divine feminine won't accept anything less. It's almost like she's hesitating to take his offer here with the greenery, right? Like whatever herbs or shrubs or whatever is here, even though it might bring healing or authenticity, she's still struggling here because she sees the reflection in the water. She wants to know that he's free from any type of karmic bonds or contracts or just having to answer to anybody, period. Like, I think that this divine feminine embodies this energy of like, hey, listen, like, you gotta come to me and it's gonna be 100% and I will reciprocate 100% to you. But I'm not gonna like accept like half-ass offers or continue to like entertain guys who are just like in and out, in and out, in and out. It's like twin flame or no twin flame. Like, I can't help it. My energy has grown to the point where I'm attracted to a man that's grounded. Okay. Last message coming up is, you're the only thing that scares me, you know. Yeah, of course, you're the only thing that scares him. It's because you're putting out that energy, divine feminine, that says, like, I want someone mature. Like, I'm looking here, guys, like the tarot of sexual magic is just off in the distance and I see the devil card coming up. You don't want a man that's struggling with this double energy. Like, he's literally, look at the people partying in the background. Him holding this big figure in his hand said that he is just so caught up on his masculinity. Anything that is big and shiny and superficial, I guess. The divine feminine is just, she's not in that world and he knows it. You know what I mean? I feel like the divine feminine has shown that the types of interactions that the divine masculine is involved in right now, it just doesn't compare. And as long as he's still interested in pursuing people of that energy, or again, like, look at the background, right? Like the superficial people back here partying, drinking, finding entertainment and conversations that, I don't know, like, it just doesn't vibe with the feminine, right? Like, these might be people who enjoy like talking about like celebrity gossip or like cheesy politics, or, you know, just conversation that tends to get boring and really like sloppy drunk conversations and stuff like that. This divine masculine, after knowing and interacting with this divine feminine, finds himself feeling really ostracized from these types of people that he once, you know, really rubbed elbows with, but now he just doesn't fit in. And each time he finds himself in a situation where it's like he doesn't fit in, he keeps thinking about his divine feminine and how, in order to get him out of this double energy, he is going to have to go on that spiritual journey, humble himself, and that's exactly what scares him. All right, I hope you guys found this reading well. I don't know who it's for, but that's the heads up. All right, guys, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.